Hey guys, so I just wanted to hop on here and kind of give you an explanation about page 636. Now, this is a Google form that you will need to make sure that you complete. Okie dokie. Make sure you have the page with you as you're filling it out. So, most importantly, you will need to have 636 available and you'll need to look at this photo. Now, it is on the Google form, but I wanted you to have it in your hand so you can actually physically touch it and see what you got to choose from. Okie dokie. So, I'm looking at the top of page 636 and I'm looking at this photo of what looks like to be an atom. Okay, so I know it's for sure an atom. Now, on the Google form, you will see. I'm going to move that down and blow this one up. So, on the Google form, you will see what is letter A pointing to in the photo book and on page 636. Now, you will see specifically this on every one of the questions. So, you must have your page in your hand. Okay, so with that being said, now let's look at letter A. Now, letter A says that it's looking at this entire thing. Now, what is that entire thing called? Now, let's look right here at what it is. So, what is letter A pointing to? Is it a proton or is it a nucleus? Yeah, if you said nucleus, you're exactly right. Okie dokie. So, that's what you're doing for numbers 1 through 4. Okie dokie. No, wait, so sorry. Yeah, 1 through 4, but it's considered A through D. Okay, so now for the bottom page, you will need to make sure that you have your page in the hand as well. So, oops, my mistake. Okay, so I'm going to move this picture out the way and I'm going to blow this one up. So, you will need to read it line by line and determine which word, does what you need to. Actually fits in the line correctly. I didn't say that right. I'm so sorry, you guys. Okie dokie. So, let's read the first line together, shall we? Okay. An atom is the smallest particle of an blank that has its properties. Okay. Now let's try it with all of these different answer possibilities. Now, we know it's not atomic theory. We can cross atomic theory out. We know it's not protons, neutrons, or electrons, so we can knock that out too. We know it's not a nucleus. That's crossed out, so we've come down to 2 options. Okay, our 2 options are molecules and element. Which one could it be? An atom is the smallest particle of an molecules that has its properties? No. What about an atom is the smallest particle of an element that has properties? Now that sure does sound pretty good. I would say it's, element. Well, if you said element, you would be right, my friend. Okie dokie. That's what you're doing for the bottom half of the Google form. Guess what, you guys? I forgot to take a photo of this page, so I did it really quick. Now, this is the second section of page 636. I'm sorry I did it out of order. My bad. But let's go ahead and at least do number 1 together. So what you're doing for this one, for 1 through 4, you will choose the smallest item to the biggest. So you are putting them in order from what is the absolute smallest to what the absolute biggest is of these 4. Now, let's look. Is an atom the smallest thing of the 4 listed? Which one is smaller? Which is the smallest one of all 4? Is it an atom? Is it a nucleus? Is it a molecule? Or maybe even a proton? What do you think it could be? If you said proton, you're exactly right. A proton is the smallest thing out of all 4 of these. Now, number 2, you will need to determine what is bigger than a proton, but not the largest thing. Does that make sense? Okie dokie. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I miss you so much. Okay? I miss you. Okay. If you have any questions, please let me know.